Hello, 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 hello. Hopefully everyone had a good day. If this is your hey Louise, hey Heather, hey Tracy. Hey Tracy. Tracy, we are together again, honey. Um Hopefully everyone had a good day. I had a much better day today than I did yesterday. So we have passed hump day and we are moving on. Okay. I don't know if those chats are coming in and I'm just not seeing them, but we're going to get on and get to it. All right. So the goal for today is to learn how to make photo keychains. Now, the most popular tutorial that's on my YouTube channel is those photo keychains. And hey, Sharnette, how are you? I said I might as well do it live and show y'all how to do it, so people can stop saying, Delonda, how'd you do it? Delonda, how'd you do it? So let me get some of them to refresh your memory if you hadn't seen them yet. So this is one of them. This is a keychain that I made. It was after Mother's Day last year. So I guess I made it like in May. I guess we had just come back from visiting my mom in Florida. So this is another one that I did. I just did Happy Mother's Day on one side. So this is right on time for Mother's Day. And I just put our photo. Hey, Diane. Hi, Debbie. Hey, Jamonica. Hey, Aunt Wanda. Hey, everybody. All right. As you come in, don't forget to hit the like button. I don't always remember to say that. And I also realize, you guys, I'm not good at paying attention to my chat. So I need to get better at that. I am going to get better at that. So as I said, what we're doing tonight is making, hey, Yasmin, we're making photo keychains. So this is another keychain that I made a long time ago. Hey, Pittman, meet Pittman. This is what I did when my family came to visit here, and I kind of like love this picture. And this was actually probably one of the first ones that I ever made. This is not sublimation. This is not sublimation. This is not sublimation. This is printable vinyl, okay? Hey, Melvina. Hey, Sammy Buns. Hey, y'all. So this is what we're doing tonight. We're just making keychains. I'm going to show you my full process. I'm going to show you all the materials that I use. I'm going to go through it step by step so that when we finish, you will be able to make your own keychains. I have included all of the links to the materials that I'm using for this tutorial. They are down below in the description box. If you're not sure how to get to the description box, go back and watch the last live tutorial that I did when I put the photo. Hey, Tonette. Hey, Dimps. Hey, Samantha. Bulls, honey. Bull Pride. Hey, how much would you, if I was selling them, Yasmin, which I don't really do sales. I don't do sales at all. But if I guess if I were to sell them, I would say $10. That would be my starting point. If I was just doing printable vinyl on a keychain, because this is printable vinyl, this is not sublimation. Hey, I would maybe say $10. I think that's a hey, Bizzle's mom. Okay, so if you missed it, I'm saying hi to everybody. I'm trying to do better with that. And I'm making sure that you still know what the goal is. Y'all, I even practice trying to be like, get the get the card on the camera so you can see it. So let me go through my materials really quick. Hey, LaRonda. Hey, Lynn. Y'all know what? I reached another milestone today, and I'm excited about that. So if it's your first time, thank you for joining me. If you are returning, you've been here with me before, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. You sell my sub keychains for $10. Okay, make sure yes, please hit the like button. Don't forget to do that. Today I reached 9,000 subscribers. I don't know if y'all noticed that. 9,000. I was like, OMG. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all of it. Thank you for being here because, you know, I tell you all the times, nobody has to give you their time. So thank you very, very much. Okay. Lynn, okay. Lynn, we're going to have to put you in timeout. I don't know what that is. Okay. Thank you, Aunt Wanda. Thank you, Dimps. All right. So we're going to get started. Let's go through the materials. Now, I don't know if you saw the first keychain tutorial that I did, because I did one, oh gosh, I want to say back in maybe March. Hey, Sezzy Mocha Crafts. Hey, Willie. Thank you. I did one maybe back in March. I think that was this one. And what I used to cover these with, what I used to cover these with to kind of seal them and make sure the picture didn't come up. So this one is a year old, right? So I've had this for a year. So people say, well, how do you seal them? How do you protect them? Really, it's the paper. Hey, Liz, how are you? What I used to do is seal them with this Krylon Crystal Clear. So once I had the picture on the keychain, I would just spray a light coat of it. And that worked because that's what's on top of this. But then I learned about the Oracal 651, and I'm going to show you everything. But after I learned about that, I stopped using this. Heather, you can't be late. There's no such thing as late. So anyway, for everyone who's just joining, we're doing photo keychains tonight. These are some of the ones I made. I made these last year right after Mother's Day. So this is, you know, me and my children. My son has always been super tall, and it's weird for him. It's weird for me. It's probably weird for you. You don't even know him. So on one side, there's a picture of all of us, and my mom is in the middle because we surprised her last year. And then on this side, it's just, you know, me and my children. But I want to show you how to do all of that. Okay, so you're going to need, of course, you're going to need acrylic keychains. Mine are 2-inch acrylic keychains. Skincare, girl, you'll be like, skin, it ain't good. That will be on the next one. You'll be like, you know what, I'm going to unsubscribe because her skin is jacked up. That's what happens to me. You will need acrylic keychain blanks. I suggest, you know, starting at least with 2-inch, but 3-inch would be good because, of course, you can make yes, it's going to stay up. All right, 6'5". Okay, I think he's 6'4". I suggest starting with at least 2 inches, but you can go up to 3 because then you can get a bigger picture. But then I also feel like 3 inches is a little bit big. So I don't like having a big keychain. I kind of just like having like one keychain that's small because I don't like carrying a lot of keys. Hey, Stephanie. Okay, so you're going to need keychain blanks. I'm also using this paper. Let me show it to you. It is this vinyl sticker paper. And I use the one that is glossy. There's also one by this same brand that is matte. Both of them are beautiful. Both of them work very well. It's a matter of personal preference. Let me tell you. This says that they're water resistant. So some people say, well, you know, how do you protect it? You really don't have to put anything on it. I only do that for a double layer of protection. So when I'm using the Oracal, so I use this, I use my keychain blanks. I'm going to use a green standard grip mat. I'm going to use a weeding tool just to get the picture picked up from the sticker paper after it's cut. I'm using my Cricut Maker. You could also use your Cricut Explore Air 2. You can use either machine because you just need your fine point blade. You don't have to have a special tool. Yes, that is an excellent question, Stephanie. Yes, you can. My printer, one day I'm going to show y'all this printer, but I keep it down here on this low shelf because when I tell you this printer is cheap, I may have paid $50 for that printer years ago. It is you can look it up, Canon MX470. You might not be able to find it because I don't think they make it is outdated, is old, but it still works perfectly fine for me. And I'm not about reinventing the wheel. So it's what I use for all of my print then cut projects. Anything you've seen me do that has a sticker or that is print then cut, I use that printer. Okay, so yes, you can use an HP printer. This is not sublimation. Let's see if we can start a game. Nobody's asked yet, but we're going to start a game to see if anyone says, is this sublimation? And if they do, we're going to clap. Okay. I'm going to use my ruler. This is what the Oracal looks like. It looks like white vinyl, but it's not. You'll see that it's clear. It comes, and I have a lot of it because I order it a lot, even when I don't need it, just because I like to keep it on hand. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay. It looks like this. So, okay. And make sure when you order it that you're ordering the one that's clear, because of course there's white and this looks like it's white, but it's not. This is actually clear vinyl. It's clear Oracal 651. I linked it down below. So if you ever wonder, like, which one did she use? All of the links are below the video. Okay. So, and like I told you, I order it a lot. I do. This one, I tried to see where it says that it's clear, but I never could. Oh, I mean, I guess you could see that, but it doesn't really. I haven't ever been able to tell where it says that it's clear. So make sure when you order it, either use my link or when you type in the name, hey, Miss Victoria, or when you type in the name and you go to Amazon, because I refuse to use Dolanda's link, which is perfectly fine. Type in Oracal 650, and I call it Oracal. Some people call it Oracle. I call it Oracal because it's that CAL. See that CAL, so it just gets me every time, like California. So that's just how I do it. But you do it your way. Until they call me and say, Delana, you're saying the name of our stuff wrong, I'm gonna call it Oracal. Okay, so I use this, and I think that's it. And my regular printer, I've already went through all the materials. All right, so y'all are good. And then, of course, you're going to need some photos. So I'm only using photos. You can put an SVG on there. Like if you found something you like, if you wanted to do one that just said Happy Mother's Day, like with just Happy Mother's Day, of course, you could do that. I kind of think that would be, different, but do it how you want to do it. I did it how I wanted to do it. Okay, so once again, if you're just joining, make sure you hit the like button. This is what we're doing tonight. So when we finish tonight, everybody should be able to do this with no problem. Okay, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. How we doing on likes? Tracy, Heather, Miss Victoria. That is a Cricketing with Delonda light next to the printer. Yes, it is, ma'am. That right there. That's engraved acrylic. Yes, ma'am. And there's a tutorial for that too, honey. Okay, let's get started. All right, so the first thing that I would do, because this is what whenever I'm going live and I'm showing you how I do something, I'm showing you what I would do if I weren't live. Like if I was just making it. 34, y'all get yourselves together now. 48 viewing, 34 likes. We got to do better. Okay. The first thing I would do is download some pictures. So I've already downloaded some pictures and I keep my pictures in Google Photos. Some people don't use Google Photos. So wherever you have your photos saved, wherever you have them stored on your computer, make sure you can access them and download them. Now, let me also say this project, you can do this from a Cricut Explore Air 2 or from a Cricut Maker. However, I don't think you can do it from a Cricut Joy. Okay. And I'm not speaking from knowledge like that I personally have, because I do not have a Cricut Joy. Okay. But I don't think you can at this point, unless there's someone who knows a hack and they can help you do it. I can't give you any. Yes, that Jamonica, that will be perfect. You bought the keychain blanks. They will work, Yvonne, but I would not use them for that. So if I bought sublimation, because I have some sublimation keychain blanks, let me show y'all the difference in what sublimation keychain blanks look like and what these look like. So these are sublimation keychain blanks, and I personally wouldn't put this picture on it because you're actually paying extra for these for that sublimation coating. Okay, so I personally would not use these. Let me show you the ones that I'm using tonight. Let me show you. And I have a lot of keychains. Okay. 1 second. Why didn't I have these out and ready to show you? Let me, I did not link all of this stuff, but I will. So because I order a lot of stuff, and I order stuff that I really don't need to order. So one time I was making keychains and I wanted to have all gold tassel stuff. I didn't want to just, all right, we on 41 likes, 6 people riding free. One time I was just like, I want to have all gold tassels. Like I wanted the hardware to be gold. So I ordered some of that. I did not link it below, but I will if you want me to. And they came out really nice. So these are nice. These are the keychain blanks that I'm using. And so they look like this. They look like they're frosted, and they're really not. This is just a clear plastic on there. So I just use my, let me show you. If y'all hear that noise, that's the garage. Those are my girls coming home. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. So it's a clear plastic on here. Hey, Nicole. And so it still looks like it's frosted. It still looks like it's like a tinted thing, but it's just because the clear plastic is still on the other side. Sometimes people will contact me and say, Delana, mine didn't come out right. It didn't come out right, but it's because they didn't take that clear plastic off. So I take the clear plastic off. Okay. Okay. We good? Okay. We all on board. We good. Okay. If you missed it, you guys, we're doing photo keychains tonight. I hit 9,000 subscribers today. I'm excited about that. If it's your first time joining, thank you so much. I am happy to have you. Let me see this question. Is a 651 clear the same as their transfer tape? I've been using the wrong type of transfer tape. No, it's not the same. It's not the same thing. So this is actually, it's vinyl. It's just clear vinyl. Transfer tape is something different. Okay. Thank you, Nicole. This is, it's just like if I were using orange vinyl, or, this is vinyl. This is vinyl. So like this is orange vinyl. This is orange 651. This is clear 651. So this is regular vinyl. And I'm just using the clear one because it will protect my photo from any damage. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is Google Photos free? And how many photos does it save? It is free up to a certain limit. And I don't know what that limit is because I exceeded it. Oh, Lord Jesus. You love my process without all the chemical sprays. Thank you. I love it too, because even though this one has the Krylon crystal clear on it, I mean, you can't, you would not know that if I didn't tell you. Even though, and it, it's like a matte, it has like a matte feel to it. I like this because it made it more shinier. Look at that. So this has the Oracal on the top, and you can see that is, got like a little gloss to it. So can you tell? Can you see the difference? So I updated my Google Photos because I do a lot of videos and I have them backed up on my Google account. And where is the cloud? Who's watching the cloud? Do we know who monitors the cloud? Don't y'all ever wonder that? 9,000 elegant invitations. Oh, that's fancy. Samantha, I have to watch you because I don't know how to do that. Honey, girl, this is we learn together. Okay, let's get started, y'all. Y'all feeling good? You feeling good? Okay. So, like I said, I've downloaded a picture. Now I'm going to show you what I would do with my picture because I'm going to show you two different ways, right? So I'm going to go back to, and I'm going to share my screen. Hey, Sherry, where's Tig? Okay, I'm going to go to new tab. I'm going to share it. So I'm going to go to, well, let me stop sharing for 1 second. I always do that. Let me stop for one second. The first thing I want to do is show you oh, that's a hard one. I like both of them, Christiana. I like both of them. I like to me, the sublimated ones, and maybe it's just the ones that I bought. They're smaller. Like the image that you're able to put on them is a little bit smaller. So I kind of felt like I was limited with my picture, but I'll have my daughter bring hers because I did some sublimated ones for them. All right. So let me go and show you my the photos that I downloaded, and you'll be able to see what we're going to do. Okay. Y'all gonna get tired of seeing these pictures, and I don't care. I don't care. Hey, from Barbados. Hey, Casella. All right. Look at y'all being there for me. All right, so I'm going to my family photos, right? So this is Google Photos, right? Google Photos, I have all of our family pictures that we just took. So let's just say, for example, I wanted to use this picture right here. I love this picture, right? So I would download this picture. And I know that this is one that I will put on a keychain. So after I have it downloaded, what I'll do is go to a website that's called Remove.bg. So I'm going to go to Remove.bg, and I'm going to go to new tab. I'm going to share. Hey, Brenda. So I'm going to Remove.bg. And that picture that I just downloaded, I'm just going to upload it. Okay, so let me make sure y'all can see my screen. Y'all see my screen? Perfect. Okay, I'm going to go and upload an image. I'm going to go to, let's say, this one right here. I'm going to click open. Now you saw it had a background. I'm uploading it and I'm removing the background. So now we don't have a background. And then I'll just do download. And I don't know what will happen if I do download HD. It might try to charge me. Do y'all want me to see what'll happen? Let me see. Oh yeah, I have to sign up. I don't want to sign up. I'm good without signing up. Okay. So you see that now I have an image. I have it twice. I have it one with a background and one without a background. Okay. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button. And yeah, it charges money. We're not doing money. We do free stuff. We on free. Okay. So I went to remove.bg. Type that in. Somebody type that in. Remove.bg. That's how I remove my background. Now, if you are a Cricut Access member, you can also remove the background in Cricut Design Space. I personally, Delonda, just choose to remove mine here. You don't have to do it that way. Okay. You do not have to do it that way. That's what I do. Okay. So now I'm going back. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go to Cricut Design Space. Okay. Now remember, I said those pictures that I'm using, I'm going to upload them into Cricut Design Space. I'm going to go here. I'm going to click upload. And as you can see, they're already there, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with them. So I'll add both of them to my canvas right now. So I'll click on one, I'll hold the shift key, and I'll click on the other one so I can upload, two at a time. When they come in, they're going to come in big, and I'm okay with that. It's thinking about it. Okay, so what I typically do is just, resize my picture to, let's just say 5.0. Okay. And I know that, you know, there are two pictures that are selected. There's the one that has the background, and then there's one that doesn't have a background. Okay. What I'll do now is go to grab a shape, right? Because the shape of my keychains, they are 2-inch acrylics. Okay. So what I'm going to do is kind of just resize the circle, and I'm going to use that slice feature to slice out, you know, I gotta make sure everybody is, you know, in there, because I don't want to like have, if I slice it right now, you know, Peter will be cut off, Miles will be cut off, and we're not cutting people off, not in 2022. Okay, we might cut them off in 2023. Okay, so I'm just keep playing with it and making sure that, you know, I have everybody behind that circle. See what I'm doing? So I'll make the circle a little bit bigger. Okay. Let me see if almost there. Let me reduce the view on my screen. See, and this is kind of a harder picture to do because it's longer. So I'll just keep playing with it. Almost. What that guy say when he's like, you almost got it. Almost. Let me see. See, now this will not work because now my circle is too big. Okay. So I think that I will have a very hard time trying to do this. So my other option would be to use this picture without the background, because I can resize it and fit. Let me move the picture to the top. I can resize it and put all of us in here. See that? See the difference? And if I slice this, let me see how y'all doing. Y'all good? It to me it's just okay, Christiana. Thank you, Levite. I hope I'm saying that right, Levite. To me, the Remove.bg in Design Space is okay. You still have to clean it up a little bit. I like Remove.bg because I don't have to do any cleaning. We're just good. Okay, so I like that like that. I like that like that. Look at me. I can put, you know, select both images and I can slice. And let me show you. Okay, so now I can remove us. I can remove this. And now if I want to put this or put us on a picture, I could have just kept us on there like that. Let me go back. I'm confusing y'all. I don't need to slice it actually, because let me go all the way back. If I want to just keep it just like that, I can flatten this and that will be my keychain. But I know I would have to change the size to 1.99. So doing it this way, you know, I can change the color of this circle. Like right now, the circle is gray. Let's say I want the circle to be, I don't know, green, because we were wearing green in the picture. Or I want the circle to be red because red is my favorite color. I have options. Now, I don't like that red. I could go back and give us, let me see what white looks like. I kind of like the white. Now, what I could also do is move us down like this, okay? And then slice it. Let me show you that. If I do this, I could have done that with this one too. If I do it like this, let me move it down a little bit more. Okay, and then slice it. And then get another shape. Let me get another circle. What size was this? 3.4. Okay. So I can just change this to top. And I can put us on top like that. I can change the color of this circle to white, and I can get some text, and I can say family over everything. Yeah. And I can, you know, change the, let me bring this up a little bit. I can change the way this, you know, text looks. I can go to, let's say I choose one that's called, let me see if I have it downloaded on here, Popsicle. I like Popsicle. Okay, and I can, you know, put it on top right here. I can curve it. Let me see if I can still curve it. I need to make it smaller. Oh, I kind of like that. So, and I can change the color of my family over everything. I can say I want it to be green, or I want it to be blue, or I want it to be purple, or, you know, orange, or whatever. Let's go with red. Okay, and I'm going to select this whole thing, and I'm going to flatten this. And once I do that, now I have one side of my keychain. I know this image needs to be 1.99. Okay, so this is the front. I'm going to duplicate this. So now I have a front and a back. Let me come look at my chat. Let me check my chat. How we doing? Okay, we're about to put you in timeout. Thank you, Brenda. Okay. Tell me where y'all got confused. How you doing? How you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do multiples. Okay, Tracy, you feeling like you can do it? Hopefully, I'm not confusing y'all to death. Okay, I'm going back. Cricut design. I need to learn how to. Let me see if I do it like this so I can see y'all while I'm. Okay, so this will be one keychain, right? Because I have everything the way I want it. 1.99 is a good size, so you don't have any overlap. At one point, I used to do them at 2.0, and then I would just take my X-Acto knife and kind of go around the keychain. Either way, you can do it the way that works best for you. So I can delete this. You know, I can delete this. I don't need this anymore. I can. That would be kind of different. We got a little silhouette thing going on right here. So now let's just say, you know, I want to try this one again because I do want to have one that has a background. Let me see what I would have to do. Maybe I would have to put a square behind it. It's just hard because of the shape of this picture. Let me put that picture on the top. That will kind of give me some leeway. Let me make that a little bit bigger. Okay. I don't know if that will help. Let me see. Let me get another circle and try it again. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I always have a hard time with this shape and just trying to get us in there. And that's why Remove.bg was the best option to go. Because I think we took another picture that was you know, more wide, and it was hard to get it in that circle. So if I make the circle, and if I do it like, let me bring my view down. Well, I could, you know what I could do? This might help if I do this. Hold on. Let me put the put this on top, not this. Put this on top. See, it's going to still give me, miles will be cut off. Let's see. That would probably be my best option. So then now that I have something that's more square and not as rectangular, now Peter would be cut off a little bit. Let's see. This might be my best option. And then slice this. It's not going to let me do it. Why does it not let me do it? Why won't it let me do it? What's flattened? Nothing. That's a basic cut, and this is a basic cut. Why won't it let me slice? Do I have more than one thing? I don't know why it won't let me do it. It's not even flattened. I don't even know what this, okay, I quit on that. Let me see what happens if I try to do this. It's not letting me do any of it. You know what? It's time to save. When Cricut Design Space starts acting crazy, I go to save. Photo. Okay. Let me just start again. Oh, there was a picture behind there. Let me try it again. That picture was behind there. Let me move this off to the side. Let me bring this down. 5.0. All right. Oh, I unflattened all of that. Let me hold this, all of this, and delete it. Okay. We're going to duplicate that. And we're going to put these over here. Okay, let me try that again. And I want that in the front. And let me try it again. Now my slice should work. Okay, let's see. There we go. I had a picture behind it. Okay, so now that I have my picture sliced, I should be able to now grab a circle to put on top. And I think I'll have more success now that my image is more square than rectangular. Let me see. Still got miles cut off a little bit. Let's see. Let me see if I can make that a little bit smaller. Let me see what that looks like. Might not look good. That's still decent now. I think I'm going to go with it because even though his little head is cut off, that's his fault. Nobody told his head to be tall. 1.99. And I need to unlock this because it should all be 1.99. I don't know why it's not. Okay. So now I have that and I can duplicate it. So I have, 2 keychains. Let me check. Let me see how y'all doing. If you just come, make sure you click the like button. Yes, check you now, including it. Thank you, Nettie. 59, always save along the way. Thank you, Heather. That's true, true, true. Put a larger white square behind the other and flatten the slices in a circle. That's what I try to do. Yes, please and thank you. Okay, so I'm going back to Cricut Design Space. I have 2 keychains that I like. Let me upload another one. And you can do this really with any picture. I use this picture a lot. If I wanted to make one that says Longhorns, let me do that. You could do it for a sports team. You can do it for, whatever. So now I have 2 things selected. I'm going to go ahead and flatten this. And let me grab another circle for our picture right here. And, just make it big enough to cover us. All right. And I can slice this. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to change it to 1.99. And I'm going to duplicate it. All right. And I'm going to delete that. Now for this, I can just, put this on the top. And I don't really need to do any slicing. I can just make this bigger. Stretch it all the way as far as I want to. All right. And then I can select the whole thing and align it and center it. And I think I want that background to be white. I think that looks amazing. So I can select the whole thing and I can flatten it. And then I will change it to 1.99. and I can duplicate it. So now I have, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Delonda. Okay. I can upload another one. Let me go to another image. Let's see what else we have. And like I said, you don't have to only use pictures. I think you can do 12 pictures. 12 pictures will fit. Why is it taking so long? 12 pictures will fit on, if I want to do one that says crafting is my therapy, that's just an SVG, right? So I can bring the size of it down to, I can just bring it down to 5.0, get a circle, right? I think I got a half circle. Hold on. Grab a circle. Let me put this on top. Arrange, send to front. Put it on there just like that, because this is definitely a true statement. I can change the color of crafting as my therapy to what? Red. And I can change the background to, let's see, black. Oh, I like that. And I can flatten this, and I can, change it to 1.99 and duplicate it. Okay. So you're not limited to just photos. You're not limited to just words. You can do words and pictures. You can change the background. You have so many options. Now, let me stop sharing for 1 second and talk to you right quick. Okay. When I did the last video back in May, some people said, because I'm going to show you how I cut mine. Some people ask, why did I cut the Oracal separate from the photos? It's just my opinion. And you don't have to do it this way. I do it this way. When I'm putting the Oracal, if I just try to put it on top of the pictures when they're cut out, I haven't had a lot of success doing it that way. I get bubbles, like there are bubbles in my in the Oracal. So it's hard for me to like smooth it out and try to get it down. And it's hard for me to get a good cut. So for me, it's better to print my pictures and let them cut, and then, cut the Oracal separately. You can do it however you choose to do it. But that's just how I do it. Okay. All right, 70 in here. Thank y'all for joining. I'm going back to Cricut Design Space. Okay, so once I have, what I need, like in terms of pictures, right? And right now I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 10 pictures. I think that's plenty. Just to be on the safe side and to make sure that, Cricut Design Space is not like, no, you're not going to be able to do that. I would grab a shape, I would unlock it, and I would change it to what? 9.25 by 6.75, because I know that this is my workspace. This is what Cricut Design Space will allow me to have, right? And I'm going to put this on the bottom because I don't want it giving me any issues, right? So let me put it, let me just make sure I move all my pictures up to the top. Okay, so I'm gonna, move them over and just make sure that, well, I guess, let me just send this to the back, child, and do it send it back. Okay, so I'm gonna move all my pictures over, and I'm gonna make sure that none of them are touching, make sure that nothing is touching anything else, and that everything that I intend to cut is, safe, that is going to cut and not give me any issues. Another reason I do it this way is because once I put them on here, I can click attach. Once I have everything, I got 10. Okay, good. I got 10 pictures on there, right? And I know that I'm in the safe space. I can remove that I can turn this off, because that's just making now it doesn't make sense to not do 2 more, because otherwise I'm just wasting paper by not putting 2 more on there. So let me just add 2 more. Okay, let me go, and I'm gonna go to my favorite picture, and I'm going, not that one. Yes, I will use that one. I will download it. And I'm going to go to back to Cricut Design Space. Let me upload it and upload image. Can y'all still, what do y'all see on the screen? Let me see what you see. Okay, I'm uploading it. Hey, Patrice, thank you, Crafty Puerto Rican. You can get them in different shapes, Stephanie. I only use the round ones. Now, especially with sublimation, you can do, let me stop sharing for 1 second. Great question. Okay, so like with the sublimation keychains, you know, you can get a variety. I call it a variety pack. So like this is like if you were doing the like dog tag shapes. I think this would be a nice idea if you are into real estate and you wanted to make something for your clients, like thank you for trusting me or something like that. This would be nice. That's what I think. Oh, thank you, Lulu. I appreciate that very, very much. Squares. So all of this came in this one little package. These are hearts. So the last time I did sublimated keychains, I did like hearts for my husband and I. And then there's the rectangular ones. Okay, so it just kind of depends on what you want to do. Shanita Nicole in here. Okay, I'm going back. All right, y'all check out Patrice now at Craftable Things. If you have a YouTube channel, make sure you let them know so they can go check y'all out too. All right, I'm going back to Cricut Design Space, okay? All right. Going back to Cricut Design Space. Now I'm going to upload the picture that I just downloaded. The picture I just downloaded was this. It's the picture of my girls and I. So, I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm just going to click complex and click continue. Now, remember I said within Cricut Design Space, if I wanted to remove the background, I can. So like I can just do remove background and let's see what it looks like. Let's see what Cricut Design Space will do for us. Let's see. See that? Like, why did it remove her hair? I don't like using Cricut Design Space. I'm gonna just keep the background. I prefer to use Remove.bg. Okay, so now I'm going to do a print then cut image. Click upload. Hopefully y'all can still see what I'm doing. Okay. All right, it's still thinking about it. Okay, so I'm going to click this image and click add to canvas. So I already have 10 keychains, right? Let me bring this down. I'm gonna just bring it down to 5.0. Okay, and just make it a little bit bigger. Now I'm gonna have that issue with the circle, and if I do, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to Remove.bg and remove the background because I don't want drama. Let me see if I have issues. Now, just because I don't have issues with this don't mean I don't have issues. I mean, let's see how that looks if I just go with that. I might like it. I do. And you know what? I'm going to add some text to this. Loved. That's what I wanted to say. So loved. And I'm going to change that text to, let's see what Joseph Sophia looks like. I love it. And what color I'm going to change it to? I'm going to do, let's see, green. And I'm going to put it right here. And I am going to curve it, but I'm going to curve it the other way. I'm going to curve it so that it curves up. Like that. Okay, and then move it down. All right, let me see if I like that. Now you can't really see that text, so let me try. Let me see what black. Let me try red. Y'all know I love red. Let me see red. I think I'm going to love it because I just love red. Okay, and I'm going to select the whole thing and I will flatten it. And I like it. I like it like that. And so now I will change it to 1.99 and make sure that it's also, let me unlock it right here and make sure it's 1.99 right here. Okay, and I will duplicate it. Now I can add that to my sheet to be printed. Okay, so I have all of my images and I have, they're not touching each other. I like the way they look. They're all flattened. So they say print, then cut. I'm going to just double check these sizes and make sure they're all 1.99. I'm sometimes weird like that because I'll think, did I do it? Did I remember to do it? Hey, I was cool. Good. All right. So now I have all of my images and you can see that you can do 4, 8, 12, right? 12 at a time, depending on the size of the keychains you do, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, the little template that's behind. I'm going to select the whole thing and I will attach it so that when I send this to my printer, it is going to stay together just like that. Okay. Because that's what I wanted to do. And I know that I'm good because I don't see a triangle here that says you can't do it, Delonda. Okay, so I'm going to click make it. Okay, and I should have, oh, let me cancel. Just kidding. I lied. So let me tell you what I do after that. So now that I have these 12 pictures, I do it this way. You don't have to do it this way. I go and get 12. I'm going to get a circle and I'm just get 12 of them. That's what I do. But I don't have to do 12. I can, add 12 on my next screen. So I can just leave them at 2.0 because I do want the circle, this to cover the whole keychain. Okay. So now I'm going to click make it. This is going to be a basic cut. So it's going to be all by itself. And this is going to be print, then cut. Okay. So now I can click make it. Okay. So now it's telling me that I need to do a print, then cut. When I come to this screen though, this screen, I know that, let me see if oh no, cancel, just kidding. I thought I could just change that on there, but I can't. So I'm going to just go ahead and duplicate this. 12, I want 12 of these because this is going to be the Oracle. Okay. All right. And I can, I can attach these and I can click make it. So I should still only have 2 mats. One mat for my print then cut and one mat for those circles. So now I want to click continue and you'll see it's going to say send to printer. So now I'm going to stop sharing for 1 second and come back over here. You lost. This is so early when I try pressing. You lost at 1.99. I am lost about 1.9. What you lost about? Offset would be nice. Oh yeah, offset on loved, huh? The offset would have been nice. What are you lost about on 1.99? Did you mean to did I only do 11? I thought I did 12. Let me go back. 3, 6. Oh, look at God. Let me cancel. Thank you. Cancel the cuts. Yes. Because I did not mean to do 11. I meant to do 12. Let me detach and add one more. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to attach them again and click make it. But let me go back to the comment. Did you mean that? Yes, you saw that. What was the 1.99 that you lost about? I make mine 1.99 because, and you don't have to, you can do 2.0. So like the size of the circle is 2.0. Yes, it is 2.0. But oftentimes when I do them right at 2.0, there's a little bit of overlap, and that's fine. What I do is I take my, I don't see my knife. I take my X-Acto knife and I just go around it to clean it up. So on these, like if there was some overlap, I would just, scrape around it to get it off and clean it up. Okay. Hopefully that cleared up that 199, 1.99. So the size of the circle is 2.0, but I do 1.99 for my picture. All right, so this is the paper. Using one sheet of paper, take it out of the package. With this paper, especially the matte version of this paper, it's hard to tell which side is the side. It is extremely hard to tell. So on this, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but one side of this paper, and you'll have to just kind of feel it, one side is glossy and one side is not. On my printer, on my Canon MX 470, when I put my paper in, I put it with the glossy side down because that's the side that I want my images to print on. Okay, so I always put my paper in this printer. This is not sublimation. This is not sublimation. I put mine with the shiny. I wish I could show you that. I wish you could really see. There you go. You can see a little bit of gloss. I put it with the shiny side down. Okay, let me go back and share my screen. Okay, so I'm gonna click continue and I want to send it to my printer. It's going to print like this. It's a Canon MX 470. I keep the add bleed on. You can turn it off if you want to. I think I do need to add an offset behind So Love because you can barely see it, right? Let me click cancel. Yes. Let me cancel that. Thank you for telling me that. Y'all have all the good ideas. Let me detach this. Let me go here and where is it? Let me unflatten this. Let me add an offset to that. Let's see what we come up with. What is it going to look like? Let's see. It's thinking. Oh, it's big. Let's see. I want to get it a little bit smaller. It's still really big. Let me make my screen bigger so you can really see it. Let me move it over here so you can see what it looks like. That offset is doing too much. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna bring it down to, I want it to be like really close to the letters so that it doesn't overpower the picture. Let me see what that looks like. Ugh, I don't like it. Let me try it one more time and get a little bit closer. Let me see if I do 7. Let me try 70. That doesn't look bad, but let me see a different color of the offset. Maybe I'm not loving it. That doesn't look so bad. That doesn't look so bad either. Maybe gray. Let me flatten the whole thing. And maybe that helps it stand out a little bit better. But I did not like the let me bring my view back down. I think I'm gonna do one with it and one without it, and we'll see. We'll just see which one looks the best. Okay, I'm gonna select the whole thing again and attach it so it cuts together. And I still have my should still have my 12. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna click make it. Try it again. Let me see how y'all doing. You like the gray and white? Thank you. Maybe white offsets. I love the color. Maybe baby blue. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how this goes, Patrice. I hope I said it right. You like the gray? Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if that one works. Yeah, because you can barely tell with that other one, but we're going to go with it. Okay, so my printer is the Canon MX470. Like I said, I'm going to turn on Use System Dialog. I keep Add Bleed on. You can turn it off if you choose to. I keep it on. So when Use System Dialog is on, hold on. Oh, 1 second, because I disconnected that printer. Okay, I'm gonna click preferences. So I don't know why it's flashing like that, but I have it on standard. I keep mine on standard up here. Down here at the bottom for paper, I use photo paper. And since this one is a glossy photo paper, I use that. And for print quality, I choose high. I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to load my paper in my printer. If I can. And I'm going to click print. Check how to load, start printing. I always get scared on that because that printer is on, I think it's on its last leg, but hopefully it cooperates. Hopefully it cooperates. Gray and white, what did you change the other one? No, I only did one. I did one. So I'll have one side with an offset and one side without. We're going to see how it looks. So now what I'm going to do is get my Oracle, because I already have some that's open. This is the clear vinyl. I'm just going to load this face up on a standard grip green mat. I cut mine separately and then I put them on top. You don't have to do it this way. Don't be like Delonda. Like, what did I learn from Delonda? I learned how to not be like Delonda. Okay. Save. I'm going to get my standard grip green mat. Move all this down here. Hey, Shanita Nicole. Thank you for joining me. Y'all check out Shanita Nicole. She does a lot of sublimation. I would say she is the queen of sublimation. Her channel is Do Dream On. Yeah. Okay. So I'm using a green standard grip mat. I'm going to take my clear, I call it Oracle. Y'all might call it something else. Like I said, you can do this from a Cricut Maker. You can do it from a Cricut Explore Air 2. You're not limited to just the Cricut Maker. I know a lot of people say, well, I don't have a Cricut Maker, so I can't do it. You can. Let me turn this on so you can see. Cricut Maker. Here's my mat. Thank you. All right, so then I'm gonna just load my standard grip green mat, and I'm going to use my knife and my brayer because, like I said, this vinyl tends to, to me, it is easy to get bubbles in it. Okay, and I'm gonna just use my knife to cut away the excess because, of course, I don't need, this much. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to, hey, Stephanie. Thank you, Charnette. I made this the other day. Let me go back to share my screen. I'm gonna go to my window, go into Cricut Design Space, hit share. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one cut out. This is just those circles, right? And I need to be careful to make sure that where I have vinyl is where I want it to cut, right? Because I need to be sure about that. So what I'm going to do, just hopefully Cricut Design Space ain't acting weird today. Let me see. Oh, it's not going to let me. You don't want to let me move it? Rearrange images. I do want to rearrange the images. Okay, that's fine. I won't rearrange the images. Cricut Design Space will do it like you want to do it. Okay, so I'm going to choose premium vinyl because Oracal 651 is premium vinyl. So I'm going to open my Maker and get it, get my mat loaded using my regular fine point blade, making sure that it's under both of these. And it's going to just cut out 12 circles. I did, but I still should have been able to move them, I guess. I thought I should be able to. Okay, while that's cutting, here are my pictures. My pictures are cut out. Hey, Theodore, this is not sublimation. This is just regular. Print, then cut. Okay, so remember I said I always just check mine before I remove it from the machine. I never just say, okay, I got it, it's good, and I just take it off. I always like test, like I touch it, like did it cut through? Because I don't want to waste paper and I don't want to waste, I don't want to waste materials, time, or any of that. So sometimes I'll just do a double cut just to be on the safe side. And tonight is one of those times I just want to do a double cut just because I want to make sure that it is cut. So in order to do a double cut, you just press the C. So I'm going to do, I'll press the C and it's going to cut those circles for me in the exact same spot again. I do that. You don't have to do that. While that's cutting, I'm going to be getting my keychains together. How are y'all feeling? Okay, so those are cut. I'm 100% sure they're cut. So now I'll, remove this from my machine, and I will get my pictures put on the mat. Put this right here for a second. Put this right here and get my. Now, when I go back to Cricut Design Space, let me go back there. So now I'm ready for my print, then cut. So I'm going to choose printable vinyl, but I'm also going to make sure that my images are on the mat in the same way that I see them here. So they're like face up. The first picture is this one of, the two of us. I'm going to put it on my mat just like that. Whatever you do here should match what's on your screen. You want to get it as lined up as you can. We're going to see how this looks. Oh, that offset is good. So now I'm going to click done, and I'm going to choose printable vinyl. You can choose printable vinyl. You can choose printable sticker paper. And I'm going to load my mat into the Cricut Maker. And I'm going to click the C. Can you send the print to cut? Hold on. Can you send the print? You would have to have another window open. So really, so right now it's like thinking about it. It's scanning it. Can you send the print to cut paper to another Cricut at the same time the vinyl is cutting? I guess you could if you have two. When I had to do engraved keychains, those take a long time. And I had to do, I think I did 40 keychains for a sorority. I was doing 2 at a time. So right here, this is important to have good calibration, because if you don't, your circles will not be cut out right? So this is really, really important. I hope I answered that one. Let me go back. Did I say hey to everybody? Hey, Donna. Thank you, Charnette. All right, Donna's a dreamer. Hey, Chanel. What type of printer? I have a Canon MX470. It's a desk jet. When I realized I had a desk jet, I was like, oh, I don't even have an inkjet. Okay, so I'm gonna look at it, like I'm gonna just check it really good, right? Okay, let me check it. Okay, is it cut good? Do I like it? I think it's cut good, but you know what? I'm gonna still sit it through again. Y'all don't have to do it, but I do it. I'm gonna sit it through again. So now I have my keychains, and I'm not good at always peeling the plastic from the thing, so I always use a weeding tool for that, and like working with these little hooks and all that stuff. I might just move my and I don't have to put the same picture. I don't have to put the same picture on the front and back. Like when I did these, I didn't do the same picture on the front and back. So like this one, my mom is in this one. on the back, but well, whatever side you call it. And then she's not on this side. So when you do yours, you don't have to do it that way. You can do it, you know, the way that works for you. All right. So now I can unload it. And I have, you know, a good cut. Now I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing Design Space because I think we're good with Cricut Design Space. Okay, so now I'm going to start to decide how I want to put my keychains together. I'm finished with this Cricut Maker for now. So if I can, I'm going to try to just put it on the floor without breaking anything. Lord. Let me not break the machine. Maybe I can just scoot it back. Let me make sure, y'all, this table don't always cooperate. It's good. Okay. So, can y'all see that good? Okay. So what I'll do now is take my weeding tool and I'll, you know, take off the clear plastic from one side and I'll decide, you know, which picture I want to do first. Hopefully y'all can see that. You can't. Right there, you can see it. I'll put it here. You can see it. Let me get a mat so you can see what I'm doing. That's not good. Let's put it back there like that. Bam. Okay. So, and then I'll look at my pictures and I'll decide, okay, I think I want to use, let's go with this one. And I also use my weeding tool for that. So I'll, you know, use my weeding tool. See my sticker? See? And then I'll just take this sticker and put it on the keychain. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. You know, I'm going to line it up as good as I can at the top. And I would say definitely be careful with where the hole is because you want your picture to be at the top. Make sure y'all can see that. You want your picture to be at the top where the hole is. You don't want to have the, you know, my face to be down here and the picture is at the top. So I have that where I want it. I'm going to turn it over and then I'm going to remove the plastic from this side. Okay, put it down. Get my weeding tool. Pick it up. Okay, and you know, just do the best I can with lining it up. Now, if I was on a video, I would have sped this up already. Okay, so that is one of them. Right? So then what I typically do is I use my Cricut weeding tool because this is just perfect for that hole. And I'll just go through it right here like this. Let me see if you can see it better right here. I don't know if y'all can see it better right here. Just go through it right there. Y'all see? See? Just go through it like that. And then, you know, I would be looking at my colors. So, you know, I'll look at the tassels that I have and I'll be seeing, okay, which one is going to look best with this picture? You know, do I want to have gold, you know, on tips? Do I want to have silver? How do I want to put this together? So I'm looking at it. I think I want to have this green because this green matches the colors that we have. Thank you, Louise. So this green matches. So I'm going to get my gold. You know, I told you I have some gold keychain hardware and you can, you know, use the one that you like. So I'm gonna get my gold hardware out. And I like this one because it came with those little, I think they're called lobster clasp or something like that. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take this and that and this little thing. Right, and I am going to get my little hooks. Where is my hooks? Where? Oh, where? Let me get my right here. These little things. Teeth. right? Ooh, hold on. Got my little thing. Do my little, put that in first. Right? Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Then put this on. And then I use these little to close this up. And then, that's not good. Hold on. This one was open. That one was open. Let me put that back on. Hold on. Let's try it again. Okay. So I'm gonna close that up. And then I'll put this on there because I kind of just think this is so cute. I'll put it through here like this. Good night, Dimps. Put it on there like that. And then I'll add a tassel. And I just put my tassels, you know, like on this part. You could put it wherever you want to put it. You know, so I like having this little lobster claw thing. I think that's what it's called. Because y'all can see that. Y'all see it? Let me stop sharing for 1 second. Turn that, remove that. So this is the one of my daughters and I. This is the side that doesn't have the offset. This is the side that does have the offset. So this is what one of them looks like. And I love it. And I would just do the same thing. I would go through that same process with the other keychains. Thank you, Chanel. And I would, you know, remove the let me get my other. Remove the plastic. Yeah, the offset looks good. So I'll remove the plastic, you know, pick a picture. The, you know, most important thing is remove the plastic. Oh, you know what? I didn't put the Oracal on there. Y'all didn't even tell me. Y'all are fired. Y'all are fired. I didn't put the Oracal on there, but let me do it on this one so y'all can see it. Because you need to see that. So here's the other one. Here's a picture of Peter and I. I'm going to put it on the keychain. I have to stand up because I have to be able to get a good view. All right. And then I'm going to take the plastic off the other side. Then get the other picture. And I guess that's why people don't like to do it this way. They want to do it. They want to put the Oracal on top. I just haven't had good results doing that. But if you do, that's awesome. Stand up, put that on there. So I have both sides, right? So now I'm gonna put the Oracal because y'all didn't tell me, y'all didn't remind me. So here's my circles. I guess I need to come back over here. Let me go back to this side. This is what this looks like. It's just a clear piece of clear vinyl. It's crystal. It's so clear you can't even see it. So I would take the picture, put the vinyl right on top. This is just to protect the picture. You know, even more protection than it already has. You know, line it up the best way I can. Okay, then turn it over. Get another one. Put it on top. Then I would, poke my hole. Should have been using my Cricut weeder, but this is working. Poke a hole. Get the hardware. Oh, Lord, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for sticking around. Did y'all know I got 9,000 subscribers today? Reached a little old milestone. I'm proud of that. So thank you so much to everyone. I added my hook with my little, add my little, close it up the best you can. If you're not on camera, you can use your teeth. Teeth optional. Add my little hardware thing right here. I'm just using the gold, but you can do it in silver, if you prefer. I typically, use silver. I only really have the gold because I had to see that. See how the Oracal makes it even shinier? I like to say more shinier. Okay, and then, I'm going to choose my tassel. I think I'm going to go with, you guessed it, red. Right? So then I'm going to open this and put it on there. And it is beautiful. Okay. So let me take that off. And this is my second one. See how the Oracal adds a gloss to it? Get yourself some pliers, Chanel said. Thank you. So you can do this, you guys, and it's not hard. It's really print then cut. Really, it's print then cut. It's a matter of somebody. Thank you. Okay. Bye, Patricia. Oh, is it Patricia? Patricia. No, Stephanie, I think you missed the part where I flattened them onto a circle. They did not come out cut round. I've made circles in Cricut Design Space, and the Cricut cut it for me. They would make beautiful wedding favors. Okay. All right. So y'all got ideas. Y'all have ideas already. So this is the one I did of me and my girls and I. This is Peter and I. And these are the ones that I did, a year ago. So somebody said, well, how long do they last, Delonda? I did this in May. But this one right here, let me see, where's my old, this one right here. Now, this one does not have the Oracal on it. This does not, I don't know if you can see that. This is not shiny at all. See, it's like it has a matte feel to it. It doesn't have any Oracal on it. This is, it just has Krylon. I used to spray this. Thank you, Chanel. I used to spray this on there and just give it a little, like a light coat. And I like using this. I'm not against using this, but I don't use it because I just like the shine from the Oracal. So that's the only reason why I use these. Okay. Thank you, Aunt Wanda. Thank you, Yasmin. All right. So y'all, I know y'all have ideas. Mother's Day is coming up. It's right around the corner. Valentine's Day is coming up. Black History Month. You can really put anything on a keychain. You can put whatever. You use triple thick spray, way better. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I like I said, I used to use this, and I would even say I sold some when I was using this. Sales are not my thing. I don't really do sales. Like if I sell to somebody, it's because I trust that I'm not going to have an issue. But I don't like to do sales without the clear vinyl. Would it be water resistant? I would say yes, because this does say that it is water resistant. So this paper up here, it says that it's water resistant. Yeah, I would say yes. So, and before I use this paper, I used to use the Hobby Lobby brand of printable vinyl, and that costs $5.99. The only reason I stopped using that brand, and let me show you what it looks like. It's still good. It's like actually really good. The only reason I stopped using it is because I had a hard time getting it to go through my printer. So I used to swear by this. I used to swear by this brand. I loved it. I told everybody about it. Everybody said, well, who did your keychains? I would always use this. It is hard to get this to go through the printer because it's thick. So unless your printer is muscular, you might not get it to go through. But that's just me. So once I, found out about this, I've never ever had an issue with this going through my printer. I mean, you saw I printed it tonight with no problem. I don't keep anything else. Is that the only clear vinyl? Yes, that's the only kind I use, LaRonda. Yeah, that's the only kind I've ever tried. That's the only kind I've ever tried is the Oracal. And you can only get it online, regular inkjet. So I'll stick to this recommendation. Okay. All right, Chanel. So I'm not going to finish the other ones. You saw my process. I think seeing me do 2 of them was sufficient. Hopefully it was. And you feel confident in going through this process. You have a lot of options. Thank y'all for telling me about the offset, because this is the one that has, look at that. This is the one that has the offset, and it came out really nice. I think this looks nice with the gold hardware, but I also think it will look nice with the silver hardware. I only used to use silver, and this one is Peter and I. See, you can see the shine. See how you can see how shiny it is? So I like it. I like the way they came out. I have also done, I did a sports team. I don't even see it. Thank you, Chanel. You are amazing. Where's the one I did? Now, don't y'all shoot me through the computer. But I did some for Dallas Cowboys because my family are Dallas Cowboys fans. And I sent them to my uncle. But I also did, this is old, but I also did New Orleans Saints, because who do I know? I know somebody that's a New Orleans Saints fan. So that's an option too. Like if you have somebody that's a diehard, whatever fan, you can make sports teams, and that would be an easy sell too. That's something that you could sell with no problem. I don't know what I did with my I don't see it, y'all, and I don't want to, I don't want to waste your time. Okay, y'all feel good? Y'all have any questions? Thank you, Christiana. Thank you, Kelly. Hopefully you got your printer up. You need that gold hardware. I know. I need to stop. Everybody blames Cowboys. Yes, I made some Cowboys ones. Yeah, my whole family, they are diehard Cowboys fans. Like the curtains, they have tattoos. Everything is Cowboys. My mama even has a Cowboys dress. I'm like, Lord, where she got this dress? What made you just say, you know what? I'm going to buy that. I don't know, but she does. So there's that. All right. So hopefully you're able to follow the process. Let's go back. I like to start with the gold, end with the gold. The goal was to learn how to make photo keychains. Did you do it? Did we do it? Did we accomplish that? Did we accomplish the goal? Did we accomplish the goal? Oh, Jamaica. I agree, Christiana. When I saw her, I was just like, oh, okay. You got on a whole dress with stars on it. You better be having on a Cowboys dress. Okay, so we accomplished our goal in an hour. We've been on here for an hour and 34 minutes. Thank y'all for joining me. Thanks for watching. Thank you if you are a subscriber. If you felt that this was helpful, if you learned something today, You know, I appreciate that. I am very, very grateful and humbled by you being here, spending time with me. I appreciate it more than I can ever express. Like I said, I made a new milestone today, which is 9,000 subscribers. Whoever would have known, I wouldn't have. I'll just tell you that I would not have known. My channel is not a year old. I haven't been doing this for a year on YouTube. I'm coming up on a year, I think in March. I think it'll be a year in March. So thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for spending your time with me, and hopefully you learned something. Okay. All right. That gold hardware does hit differently. I agree, Cassandra. I'm gonna put a link down there below. Like I said, I only bought that kind because I had to make those. I had to do 40 engraved keychains for a sorority, and she wanted gold. So how can you save the item list? So if you look below the video, Stephanie, like right below the video, you should see a list of all the materials I use. The only material that I did not link. Thank you, Miss Victoria. Thank you, Gregory. Good night, LaRonda. Thank you, Louise. The only thing I did not link, and I promise you, I will link the gold hardware below this video as soon as I hit end broadcast. I'm going to add my link to the gold hardware, because it does hit differently. And I like these little things. These little, I don't know if you can, these little lobster, I think they're called lobster claws. I like those. Thank you, Creative Crafty Shack. All right. Thank y'all for joining me. Y'all go on to bed now. Get on to these people's job tomorrow. That's what I got to do. Like, hi. Okay. Yeah. But today was a better day. Today was good. Today was a great day. It was a great day. And it was even better because of you. Thank you. All right. I am going to sign off. I am going to say good night. I am going to tell you thank you again. All right. Oh, Carol, that lady apologized. So that was good, right? You have a blessed one too. Thank you, Kelly. She apologized. So that was good. I'm jealous whoever is off tomorrow. I'll be right there at the school in the meetings and stuff. Oh, Lord, she ain't working. Great job. Thank you, Theodore. All right, bye, y'all. I'm going to link the thing, I promise. Bye. Thank y'all for watching.